Welcome to the Sweet Buddies podcast. Life is better in the sweet. And now here are your hosts, Mike Albanese, Alex Pavone, and Chris Scopo.
First day of spring, isn't it?
Second day.
Second day.
Second day of spring.
How come spring? How come it's always the 21st except for spring? I feel like it's
No.
June 21st, December 21st.
December 20th. Isn't December 20th?
I always thought it was the 21st.
The winter solstice? The longest day of the year?
Well, I meant like the seasons officially change on the 21st. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
When is the summer solstice?
It was officially the first day of spring yesterday.
Yeah, but I always thought it was the 21st because it's like December 21st. I thought. I believe it's June 21st.
You might have your own in Canada. You might
You think
have
we
your
start
own.
every season a day later than you?
Just to prove a point.
That we're our own individual country? Maybe. We spell a lot of things differently. And we are nicer people.
Are you?
Yeah. We're overall more talented.
Recording the podcast. Huh?
Are you going to start it?
Huh? Oh, hello. Snowy Wednesday.
It's a good thing we start officially and then he's just right back on Snapchat.
Well, I wanted to maybe snap it for the fans.
All right, snap it for the fans, baby.
I snapped for the fans.
We should put a link up to the Snapchat.
You can't swipe up unless you're verified. I learned this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know anything
have
about
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Me either. I'm an adult.
I mean, Instagram.
Oh.
I
Same
don't
thing.
know what that means. Swipe up to learn more?
If you have, you swipe up to get tickets.
Oh.
You gotta
Somebody
be
told me to do that
verified.
recently, and I was like, I
Yeah,
kept
I
swiping up and just kept exiting. I'm like, I don't know how this works.
I hit up Schultz one time because he was doing that, and I wanted to swipe up, and we had a Sweet Buddy show. And I'm like, yo, how do you get the swipe up thing? He goes, you got to be verified, bro.
Bro. Calm
He
down.
could get you verified.
I think I put the bro in there.
Yeah. Who's going to be the first one out of us to get that check mark? Well, Scopo's going to have a question mark beside his name.
I'm simply just gonna put.
I was gonna say Jay.
I'm just gonna write blue check mark on my.
Greg Stone did that.
Did he?
It's
All right,
fucking
well, I
hilarious.
guess
He wrote blue check.
Greg Stone, blue check mark here.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. Welcome to the suite, everybody. On this snowy day, we're recording this Wednesday, the 21st of March, and it is a blizzard out here. I came from Atlanta the 2 nights ago from my weekend. I want to thank, by the way, all the buddies. We had a bunch of buddies in the crowd, people I didn't know that were like, hey, we listened to the podcast. That was really cool. And
Where were you?
Atlanta. Well, Lawrenceville. And
Which is how far?
Georgia?
An hour or so.
An hour from Atlanta?
Just give or take. It's a small little town in the northern part of Georgia.
How many miles away?
50, 60, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe about that. Yeah, nice little town square, and I remember now. It was a good time. It was fun, and the shows almost all of them sold out, which was great. So thank you everyone for coming.
30, 40
And-
people?
Well,
venue?
with 13 people. It was it was actually just a van. It was a short bus. We sold out, but it was fun. We had a good time, and there was St. Patrick's Day.
How was
parade
that?
And, like festival going on. They had a band in the downtown square, and let me tell you, they weren't good.
Were they?
It was brutal.
Was anybody drunk for your shows on St. Patty's Day?
Surprisingly not. Everyone seemed to be well behaved. There was a couple people that were a little bit saucy, but it was all around fun. One lady at the first show, 3 minutes into my set, she proclaimed out loud, "I just peed myself."
Okay,
Because
so
of her
everyone was
laughter.
sober.
Because of her laughter.
Oh.
She peed herself laughing.
Oh, well, obviously you weren't on stage yet.
Was your opener good?
Yeah, they were good. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was a fun time. Greg Barons, Chelsea Rice, Katie Causey, shout out.
How come I know Greg Barons?
Because you're thinking of Greg Barrett.
Oh, sorry, Greg Barons. No idea who you are, but you sound like a good kid.
No, he's a good dude. Very funny.
No, I'm just joking.
But it was fun. We had a good time. But I flew the last time I was in Atlanta. There was like tornadoes everywhere. There was hail.
Tornadoes?
Yeah, there were tornadoes all over Atlanta area. There was hail. Like car lots were lost. An entire lot full of cars because hail just smashed all the cars.
What do you do when like tornado warnings go out? I've never experienced a tornado
I've
warning.
dealt with a tornado warning.
You just hunker down.
They got those in Canada?
Yeah, we got them.
If you're in a tornado, here's the rule. For all the buddies out there, go to any room the farthest inside of your house without windows, so like a closet or a bathroom. If you don't have a basement, But the rule is just get to the lowest part of the house. So if you have a basement, get to the lowest corner, farthest away from the windows, or the middle of the basement, and just hunker down. You know, get a little radio, that crank radio, so you can listen to the news, weather, maybe a couple foods,
All right,
couple
this-
food snacks.
Old fucking Helen Hunt and Twister over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did he ask a question? Oh, look, I'm sorry. Let me try to do like you would.
Bill Paxton over here, huh?
Let me ask.
Let's chase the tornadoes in Atlanta.
Let me ask.
Hunker down, get some chips, buddy.
Stay in the middle of a door frame.
Ah,
Louise.
I'm sorry, let
Don't
me-
go near the edges; they'll kill you.
me
Watch
answer
out
it.
for that burning bridge.
Let me answer it how Pavone would answer it. Well, buddy, I'm already a Twister. I'm spinning around so much. Buddy. Fucking losers.
How would how would have I answered it?
I can't. My hair.
You would look at it and go, fuck you. You don't come to Queens. You don't touch Queens tornado. You fucking loser.
We had a crazy tornado in Toronto in 2008, and
Was his
I
name
got a
Daniel
great.
Torado?
Good one.
But I had a really good joke about it, but I could never use it anymore because it was very regional and very time specific.
I
But
love
let me
a good
tell you,
joke.
What was the joke? Can you say the joke?
Well, I used to live in this place called Woodbridge, Ontario, and 90% of the town worked in construction. And the joke was just basically about how it hit our town, and everyone was jacked. And the joke was basically my dad was on the balcony, and a shingle actually went by his head, and he looked at me and he said, "We're working Monday." That was the joke.
That's funny. We laughed.
That's so
I actually
funny.
might be
Good
able to
joke,
make that.
yeah.
That's so funny.
Fuck off.
Your dad is so amped to work, and you're not. Like today on a snow day, you're like, I'm not doing anything.
Actually,
Your dad's like, sees tornadoes. He goes, "Oh, that's great. That's gonna be a few houses I gotta fix."
buddy, in the 60s, if my grandfather saw this blizzard, he'd fucking jizz himself. Do you know how much snow that was?
Is that good? Was he like a snow removal expert?
In the winter, he was, yeah. I wouldn't say
Alright.
expert. He was just a crazy Italian guy.
he
Who,
was just an old man.
he just shoveled with his hands in his face.
Is this Tricky Nicky?
No, Tricky Nicky was always in the automotive industry. He was always fixing cars.
you know his grandpa's name is Tricky Nicky.
Oh, I know. I've
That's
heard.
the greatest name for a grandfather.
That's a
but
good name.
He's being a real dick to my mom lately, and she's calling him Pricky Nicky.
Old prick the Nick.
Nick the Prick.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Good times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the weather we're getting right now is just it's just that same storm. I flew over it to get here, and now here, because it's cold weather, it turned into snow. So this
Now,
was tornadoes
Mike, when
when
you
I was
s-
in Atlanta.
Really?
Can I ask you a question? When you go outside, you see this snow. Do you have the urge to just sing anything from Frozen?
You know, you're not going to believe me. You're not going to
Do you want to
believe
go
me,
outside
but
and
yes.
do some?
I actually haven't seen Frozen, so I would love to answer that
Wow,
in a
you might
joking
get
way.
your Broadway card revoked.
Buddy, it's a membership, so I'm good for the year. I got at least 8 months left on it, pal.
If you were outside for more than 3 hours, legitimately people would think you're a Yeti.
Buddy, 3 minutes in this storm. I got I got like Velcro beard when it comes to snow. It attracts right to my head.
That meme you sent yesterday in the group chat, that first Yeti looked like mine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm a big guy. What do you know? Oh, this joke's hilarious.
So, was it just you in the venue, or were like?
No, there's a crowd and other comics. It was a good time.
No, I mean this venue. Is there multiple spaces?
No, yeah. So there's 2 theaters. Thank you for the softball. There's 2 theaters in there, and in the other theater, the larger theater, we were about 150 seats. The bigger theater, about 250, maybe 300.
Who was there? Dice Man?
Not Dice Man. No comedy, in fact. It was a regional theater production of Mamma Mia, which is kind of the musical story of ABBA.
How
God,
jacked were you? That's literally going to go. Scopey had a hell in a theater. Oh, by the way, the Mets are playing next door.
Noah Syndergaard's next door giving out hand jobs.
DeMar DeRozan's playing for Toronto over here. Pavone, you want a headline?
I'd roast myself for 45 minutes.
Oh,
I'd be like,
God.
get out of this stupid theater. Go watch DeMar put up free throws.
Yeah,
Mamma Mia. Here I go again. Rocking into something. I don't know.
well, I'm the asshole, but he's singing the song.
Well, you know,
I also go, I don't know the rest of the words at the end of it.
So, we're like, what? How? What do you? I mean, I've never been to any. I've
Now-
never been to a
Well,
Broadway
I
play.
told Pavone this the other day, and he was like, wait a minute, like the Broadway? And I explained to him, no, it's regional theater, meaning that theater groups, after
They ain't good.
at a certain period of time, can buy the rights or rent the rights to any play, and then just they own the ability to put it on and charge money for it.
Okay.
So that's what they did.
Question:
And it
what
was also-
time did the show start compared to your set?
7:15 was
Both
our
times?
showtime.
Okay.
Their showtime was 8, and I went on right about the same time they
So
were
you're-
going. So
and
I'd
you're-
be getting off stage my first show when
And they're just
intermission was
finishing
happening.
their first act,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Here we go.
My show would end and intermission would go, so like both crowds would find themselves together. And
The
then
second act, you realize the mom's a whore the whole time.
I went into
I'm sorry. Have you seen Mamma Mia in New York?
I've not,
on
no.
Broadway.
I don't
So
know
this
anything.
was your first Mamma Mia.
this is my first
experience.
Mamma Mia, yeah.
So you can
Here we
only,
go.
You've seen
you
the
can only
movie.
go down from here.
Yeah,
You've
well,
seen the movie though.
I've not.
What?
No, I haven't even seen the movie.
I've seen the movie.
This is your first experience. The Mamma Mia is in Lawrenceville,
All I know about
Georgia.
is ABBA. Yeah. Because I had seen, when I was on a cruise with my buddies for a bachelor party, the entertainment, because obviously I went to all the shows, and most of the time by myself. Big surprise.
You were at a bachelor party and you went to a musical.
Buddy, they were all passed out asleep at at the 5 o'clock show. What do you want me to do?
Well, twinkle your way to ABBA.
Or they were in the casino and I had already gambled my money away. Not the point. The comic was also terrible, but that's besides the point.
Why are you saying that about yourself?
All right. So I went in to see this. It was a musical review, ABBA through the years, through the decades with ABBA, and I was like, I don't know. I thought they had one song. Like ABBA has two hits.
Wait, this is.
No, they have more than two.
Wait, where is this?
This is on a cruise.
Oh,
They
I
have
don't care
more
about
than-
the
And it was,
cruise.
well, here's the problem. I don't think Royal Caribbean could afford the rights to the good songs. So this like musical review was just all B cuts and like unheard of, no, not one hit. Every now and again they'd be like, "Here we go again," and then right back to the shitty song. And it was the funniest shit ever because everyone in the crowd's like, "What fucking song are they doing?" Because nobody knew it was all ABBA B
This
tracks.
is Mike talking to three old ladies.
It was 4, and it was Denise, Geraldine, and the other 2 broads. They were whores.
There's 3 good ABBA songs, by the way.
Which ones are they?
Dancing Queen,
Okay,
Mamma Mia,
sure.
Take a Chance on Me. Take a chance on me.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That's
and
it.
they wrote a 2.5-hour musical about this.
I really fought extra hard for that one extra song.
You were thinking.
Yeah.
So back to Mamma Mia.
Yeah, so I snuck in at intermission to watch.
Did you snuck in? You couldn't even be like, bro, I'm the headliner.
There was no need for me. No, I told them. I said, hey, I'm gonna go sneak in during intermission. They're like, yeah, no problem.
But in your head though, during your set, you're riffing your jokes. You're like, okay, she's here right now.
No, because I never seen the play.
So you don't know anything.
No, I don't know anything. But I kept telling the crowd, I was like, give it up for Mamma Mia next door, guys. I thanked them all at the beginning of every show. I said,
That's Mike's.
I just want to thank you guys for not seeing Mamma Mia.
Hold on, that's
you guys
Mike's-
aren't losers.
That's Mike's equivalent of give it up for the troops, guys. Come on.
Well, I kept doing it. I kept doing it.
Mike's having a lull. Give it up for the Mamma Mia cast, huh? They're singing through the walls. I hear them.
I did it throughout my show.
Can
and-
you hear him? No way.
No, but I did it throughout my show. Every time I'd get a big laugh, I'd go, give it up for Mamma Mia.
Softball.
I was throwing you guys a softball.
Oh no, you knew that it was gonna come, so I'm not even gonna fucking try it.
It was a fun time though, Mamma Mia. And let me tell you, the cast, they weren't even arrogant at all. After the show, I was some of the people in the cast came over to the comedy room, like the theater the comedy was in.
Let's be honest. You went to the cast party.
No,
all right?
I just came in there to say goodnight, and there was a couple of them there having a drink, and you could tell who was, like, I knew they were on Mamma Mia because I saw a couple minutes, but also, like, they had, like, the biggest, stupidest hair ever and, like, still makeup on. And I just went to the one guy, I go, hey, man, you guys are great out there, great show. And he just gives me the pray hands and goes, thank you. It's real serious, and I just in my head, I'm like, I'm fucking kidding, you stunk. It was the worst. Yeah, everyone was off key.
So-
The Mamma Mia lady, whoever the head lady was, she kept fucking up her lines when I was in there. She kept like missing words and like, wedding. She kept fucking them up. And I'd never seen the show, and I still knew she was messing it up.
Who was she?
The mama.
Meryl Streep.
She was the mama of the Mamma Mia.
Can you take your hand off your cock, please? For
I'm
fuck's sake?
actually.
He is in on his pants. Let's hold on.
Yeah, I'm in
relax.
my short,
He's in his-
my
he's-
pocket, my
yeah,
pocket.
he's in his pocket.
Yeah. You know they call it pocket poodle. You prick.
So wait a minute.
You pocket prick.
How does one audition for? Do you have to go through an agency?
No, I think you put your name in a bucket.
it's a bucket show.
Yeah, it's a bucket musical. Yeah.
Obviously, Mike's name wasn't drawn. He's here.
Yeah, well, trust me, I'd have done it. I hit my manager up the other day about a a play that I like that's on Broadway. They're about to tour it, and they were auditioning to the touring cast. And I was like, "Get me out of here! I'll go on a 2-year fucking American run."
Why don't you audition for more for Broadway? You like it so much.
Well, I'm not in the union, so I can't. But I could
can't
audition for like
audition?
off Broadway.
you can't even audition.
No,
Off.
that's what this show was. This was off Broadway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called The Story.
How many offs?
Way off.
This is way off, bro.
It was as
in
many,
Jersey.
It was the same amount of off as they were their key was. Oh boy, it was off.
So
Dancing Queen. It was not great.
so how much does
No, it was a good play.
how much do you make if you're in, and how long is this run?
It was like 2 months every night, like 6 nights a week, I think. Yeah,
6 nights a week?
yeah.
What, did you catch them on day one? Maybe
No, it was about halfway. It ends in April, like April 9th or something. So I was
I
about
would rather-
midway
I would-
through the run.
I would rather collect garbage for 6 years.
You mean
than
you'd rather
do
continue?
2 months
You'd rather continue
of
living your
Broadway
life?
of Mamma Mia.
2 months? You got problems, pal. I don't
Can't do
understand.
it.
I don't understand that mindset.
How much do they make?
I don't know. At least I would say probably 800
3 drink
to
tickets.
$800 a week, maybe.
That's
No.
a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's not a lot
Yeah, it is.
for sold out shows.
For an
300-seat
For
theater.
an offbeat Mamma Mia, that's
It's not
good.
sold out on a Monday.
No, every single performance is sold out the entire run.
How?
I looked it up. It's
They're just saying that.
it's North Georgia. No, and the website buy tickets. No tickets available.
that mean,
Why
North
would they not
Georgia?
sell tickets just to say it's sold out?
What does North Georgia mean?
It's not in like the city somewhere. It's like the only thing going on a Friday, Saturday night.
How about the rest of the week?
They're all sold out. There might have been 2 shows the entire run that aren't sold out yet, and those are like at the end, so people they will be sold out. But it's Lawrenceville, Georgia. What else is going on? It's a nice town, beautiful little city square. They turned it up. There's a lot of good bars there now, but I mean, there's not much going on.
What else was going on in Lawrenceville?
Headliner Mike Albanese, and that was sold out too, pal.
And what goes on in this town? Is there a college there? Is there
Nope.
No college.
No college. Although this square, the town square, is where what's the guy from Hustler? What was his name?
Larry Flynn?
Larry Flint. When he went to the courthouse and he got shot, that courthouse is the center of the square where this theater is.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's like their claim to
Wow.
fame. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Is it like the...
And now like kids take prom photos right there, and
I was
they're
gonna
like, "Hey,
say-
by the way, a fucking smut peddler got shot here." Heads up.
Is it like in Texas with JFK and they have the exact
No,
mark?
they should though. Just wheel screeches where his wheelchair fucking went off the rails.
He was
I know.
He walked then.
That's what put him in the wheelchair.
I've been there. JFK thing.
Oh, I have too. That's terrifying.
Dallas?
It's very weird.
Yeah, it's a little
There's like
fucked up.
people selling photos of his like cadaver.
Have you ever seen
Fucked up.
the
I don't
new,
really know
the new
who it
version
was.
photo? It's brutal.
The new what?
There's like an updated version of like a HD version of it.
Oh, come on.
It is the second shot. You literally see his brains everywhere.
I don't even like to watch UFC fights when guys get like bloody eyeballs. I'm not gonna watch a fucking JFK picture. of
Yeah, I
his
don't know. It's
fucking
weird.
half
I don't
brain
like
fucking-
watching people's bones breaking,
Yeah.
but I love the UFC.
I hate it.
I love UFC. It's
Yeah.
great. It's
I
fantastic.
hate when people's bones shatter, but you know
Yeah,
that's
but
just me.
people was in there playing the flute at Daly Square. What's it called? The square where JFK got shot.
I don't know what it's called.
There's like you can run out to the street and take pictures. It's fucking weird.
The grassy knoll.
Grassy knoll.
That's where the second shooter was.
Apparently.
If you believe in that bullshit Vietnam propaganda.
Oh, really? That wasn't true?
No.
The guy was killed literally right after he murdered the guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They found him and they killed the man to not cover anything else up.
What was the guy's name? John Two Boots Pizza?
Yeah, it was Johnny Pepperoni Face.
What was his name? Johnny Wilkes? Johnny
Well,
Wilkes Boop?
That's what John Wilkes Booth who killed Lincoln.
That's killed Lincoln, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
This was
Lincoln got murdered? No, honestly, I'm not even being a dick.
Seriously?
He did?
He got murdered in a
What?
play.
You never heard?
He was watching a play and John Wilkes Booth
You
shot
never
him.
heard of this?
Maybe
thing?
I did. Maybe I forgot. Yeah.
Other than the shooting, how was the play, Mrs. Lincoln? Never heard of that?
No.
What? That's a famous. That's
No, I've never heard that. That I've never heard. I
You
know
did
he
the-
got murdered. That I never heard. So who's this guy that killed Kennedy?
Well, there's a couple theories. It could have been the CIA. It could have been
It was the
mob.
CIA.
No, but who's the guy who got arrested?
You know, nobody knows that to be accurate.
Oh, they know it. They definitely have it there. They 100%
It for sure was. I think it
have
was. Who was the vice president? I can't remember his name.
Do you know? Well,
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Lyndon B. Johnson said it.
There's
up
a
because-
picture of him getting sworn
No,
in.
that's
going
why.
like this.
Yeah, he was like winking.
like this, like
He
this
did
emoji.
it. Yeah, just that alone that makes my mind up. He did it.
in his head, I got away with it.
When
And
I
the
did,
CIA definitely killed it. Well, he wanted to. I think he
He
was
wanted to
trying
stop Vietnam.
He was trying to get rid of the CIA's the person in charge or some shit like
He
that.
wanted to
was
pull
trying
out of
expose.
Vietnam.
He was trying to expose shit.
that's the only thing I remember from that tour because they were like, because it's like a
Conspiracy theory.
conspiracy tour and then the guy's like, people think it's Lyndon B. Johnson because of this picture, and the slide comes up and everyone starts dying, and he's like, that hasn't once not got a laugh. It's so funny though. He's getting sworn in like this.
That's the funniest tour guide in America, and I'm a tour guide.
He was really upset.
He hated it.
Yeah, he's like, that never.
He should know better. Pull the
that always
slide.
gets a laugh.
How miserable of an existence is that you get real upset when you get a laugh.
I think he. Well, it's not his laugh. He just hits the button.
That was
and he's like-
JFK
Yeah.
Jr. doing the tour.
He puts that on JFK. He goes one for JFK.
So who's the guy though?
What guy?
The guy who killed Kennedy. Who got arrested?
Let's think of his name. I gotta think of it.
John Wilkes Booth was pretty
John
good.
Wilkes was.
No, that was way
That's
off.
good that I knew someone.
He killed
huh?
that guy. Killed the president. He got that part right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What the fuck?
I
What
give
was his
myself half
name?
on that. Oh man, no one's killed a Canadian prime minister.
Kennedy.
buddy, because they only murder important people.
Who is it?
Oh, I was right. It was Dealey Plaza. I'm sorry, I'm not that crazy. Lee Harvey.
Lee Harvey Oswald. I knew that.
Lee Harvey.
He's one of the ones who was.
And then he got shot.
And he was shot literally later that day by a nightclub owner.
Why? The guy was just like,
The guy was standing because
you
they,
fucked up my bottle service.
when they
The president was supposed to be here, bro.
But
when they-
officially, he
when
acted
they took,
alone.
When they took him out, like the cops were taking him out, the guy just comes up and goes bang bang, shoots him.
It was
kills
Jack
him.
Ruby.
Jack Ruby. Yeah.
He's the one that killed Oswald.
Jack Ruby, guy who runs Hot Soup.
That's Matt Ruby,
I know.
and he does look like a murderer. I'll tell you that. That guy's always wearing an off-color suit, and he looks sweaty.
I had something funny, but I didn't say it.
Just
Say it.
No,
You're a fucking loser.
Buddy, you're not getting booked on that show.
He's a comic.
I already don't.
But yeah, so it was a fun weekend.
Can you edit this out? Edit this part out?
I would love to not have to edit. It's just more work.
Just
for
say it
me.
off the podcast.
Okay.
What the fuck are we talking about before that?
Maybe
Oh, so
that's the new rule. Maybe that might be the new rule that the buddies are hearing right now. You say it on the pod, it's going out.
I've said that
Oh,
for
yeah?
years.
I got a couple fucking bones to pick with a couple people.
Who's
I've
that?
asked to not be fucking edit shit out, and you guys edited
To be
it out.
not well because people say shit that we don't want out there, and we just say it because you know that I'll
I
edit
can't
it.
say it now, but I have said it in the past.
Well, say it now. Maybe I'll edit it because now I want to know.
I'm not gonna do it now because you will edit it. Anywho, Larry Flynn was shot too.
Yeah, he was shot in Lawrenceville, right next to my theater. My theater.
I've never seen the People versus Larry Flynn.
Great movie.
Good movie, yeah.
Who is it? Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson
He's awesome.
and what's her name?
The other fucking guy.
No, who married to Kurt Cobain.
Oh, Courtney
All
Love.
right,
Courtney Love is in
she's
it,
a
yeah.
she's a good actress. She's
Very good
great in
actress.
the
She's Method.
Man on the Moon too.
Oh yeah,
Because she does heroin. She was doing heroin in the movie.
Man on
That's
the
why I
Moon.
said she's method.
Good movie.
Meth.
Oh, was she?
Id.
Oh, buddy, that was so good. I didn't even fucking notice.
She was actually. That's confirmed that she did heroin.
Well, I
No,
don't know. Kurt
he's-
Cobain did heroin, so I'm pretty sure his fucking girlfriend or wife did heroin.
Sure. It's a bold accusation, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Did you ever see
great,
what Courtney Love looks like?
great wordplay.
It ain't great.
Yeah, I think that's heroin.
But in Man on the Moon, so sexy.
So great in Man on the Moon too.
Yeah, she was okay.
But Mamma Mia was good. Can you hear me closing one eye
Yeah,
up
put
and down
it-
rapidly with a sarcastic look on my face?
Put the microphone beside your eyeball. What's their next production going on over there?
Hamlet.
The closing of Aurora Theater.
Yeah, they put a wrecking ball.
They do
there.
like 5 or 6 plays a year. That place is popping. It's the arts in that area are starting to come
Yeah,
up.
it's popping.
And I didn't have no language restrictions, no material restrictions. Like in a very conservative part of the world, there was no questions. The kind of the edgier shit that I was doing was not. They didn't care.
When are you
They
gonna go
didn't do it.
back? Why don't the Sweet Buddies go?
Maybe we'll go back in October.
You talk about Trump.
We'll go do that run. Man, maybe we could do a weekend, the three of us. That'd be great.
At Lawrenceville Theater, I'm down. Can we talk about Trump?
We do whatever we want. I mean, it's like
Can I talk about
it's
infidels?
boring, but yeah.
You're
if you
one of
want.
them.
Am I?
You're an infidel. You're coming to this country.
Oh fuck! I don't know what it means then. I guess. I thought it was always about someone getting their head cut off.
Oh wait, we also had the last time we talked, we had our party.
Oh,
We had the Sweet Buddies show.
We had our show.
We had the show, and then we had the party,
Sold out.
and
It really was.
yeah, it did sell out. It was crazy.
So
Packed.
this is now twice. The
Two
Yeah.
sellouts, and it was
three sellouts.
First of all, 3.
Yeah, the first one was sold
Oh
out.
yeah.
Wink again.
Whoops. Did we forget about that one? Yeah.
It was a great time
Great time.
at the standing room.
Standing room.
They did a great job.
It was unbelievable.
Sal and Joe, we want to thank them from the standing room.
That's right.
Nobody else.
I want to thank Joe for
that
coming out.
organization.
Joe was the biggest supporter the whole night. He was there laughing. He was having a great time. Oh, he wasn't there? Whatever.
Yeah, so we had a good time, and then we had a bit of a party back at the house.
A little bit of
Sure.
a shindig.
I want to
People
thank
came over.
Dustin Hempstead for ordering the pizza. I didn't know he ordered it, and I ate 6 slices of Hawaiians the next day.
It was a lot.
I didn't get to leave the house. I didn't have to. Actually, even
Do you guys have you ever eaten Hawaiian pizza, Mike?
I have, yeah.
Okay, I'm going somewhere this weekend, and the person wants to make me Hawaiian pizza, and I said I refuse to eat Hawaiian
Why?
pizza.
Why?
Get out of your own fucking way, man.
You don't put pineapple on pizza.
Do you throw?
Where
Do you
do you put
throw? Do you
pineapple?
throw logs in front of your car as you drive just to make it hard?
No, it's called logs in front of my life.
A beautiful young woman who likes you that you're going to visit wants to cook you a meal, and you go, "Hang on, what are you cooking?" You're
No.
critiquing already.
She wants to make pizza, and I was like, "All right, cool, I'll make pizza." She goes, "Do you have like pineapple on it?" And I was like, "I can't accept that." I go, "I will not eat the pineapple on the pizza."
So you're gonna pick it off?
pepperoni, sausage.
You're gonna pick it off.
You're a disaster.
Hawaiian pizza is actually pretty good. I was against it too when I was 12 and I had no fucking pubic hair when I wasn't a man. But then I grew up because I have a fucking
And you're
life.
still a boy.
And you're a pile of garbage. Anyways, I got carried away there. But look,
So you do or don't like
I
Hawaiian?
like it.
Yeah, it's not. It's
when
not.
I was 12, I didn't like it because I was like, this is a fruit.
Shitty Hawaiian pizza sucks, but like with a nice, really good like prosciutto or something, and like a fresh pineapple, even a pickled pineapple, it's unbelievable.
This guy's going to come back from fucking Minnesota and be like, I can never see her again. She put ketchup on a hot dog. This fucking
Better
guy.
not make that move.
Dude,
She was wearing a Mets hat that was from the year that we lost the World Series. She should know fucking well.
What's-
No. That's fine. She was a Yankee hat though. She's dead to me.
What's the weirdest thing then you put on a pizza? Or you've eaten?
I've had taco pizza.
What the hell
It
is that?
is so. It's
Taco
literally
pizza's
a
pretty
taco
good.
on a pizza.
Here's the thing: once you leave New York, people lose interest real quick in the same and like just plain. Like people can't respect a plain pizza or a pepperoni pizza. They got to start doing all kinds of shit, like putting tacos all over it or salad. Like I had a pizza with an entire salad, and it's good.
They have that at a place by me. They have the specialty place that all different kind of pizza, and then one is the taco.
Yeah,
Taco
taco
pizza's
meat,
so good.
olives, all that shit.
In
yeah.
the East Coast of Canada, they put the weirdest shit on their pizza too. They have like hamburger pizzas. It's gross. It's disgusting.
Ketchup and mustard.
They got a lot of stuff going on in there. It's fucking gross.
There's a lot happening.
There's a
it's
lot
just at this
happening.
point, it's just instead of we're just using like pizza dough and sauce as a base for whatever you want to put on it.
Pasta-
French fry pizza.
How
Fuck
about
outta here.
penne pizza?
I've had it.
Gross.
It's just it's not
Despicable.
pizza.
It's despicable.
It's like a pizza crust with shit on it.
It's despicable to have the pasta pizza. Gross. It's terrible. What's next? Plate of pasta? You gonna put a pizza in there? Go fuck
What about
yourself.
pizza on top of things? Why aren't we putting pizza on top of tacos?
That's what I just said.
Right. Why aren't we doing that?
Because it's fucked.
I think we should start throwing a slice of pizza on top of everything and go, look, it's pizza cake. It's just a carrot cake with a slice of pizza.
That won't be that bad. Though.
That's breakfast and dessert at the same time, or lunch and dessert.
I
don't know
like
the words I'm
I
using.
like eggplant on a pizza.
No,
Love it.
no.
Great. And artichoke.
Ugh, get out of here.
Stop.
No, I don't like mushrooms in general. So
I love
no
mushrooms.
No mushrooms on my pizza either.
I love mushrooms.
Not a big fan of
They're
mushrooms.
great. Why don't you like it? Because of the texture?
I don't. I honestly, I think I've had it like twice in my life, and just the way it looks suspicious. You know, it looked like it's up to if mushrooms could talk, they're up to something.
Because a mob boss of vegetables. I don't trust.
Let
the
me tell you,
mushrooms.
I'm telling
Why?
you.
Because I got a shifty eye.
The
Cavarabush.
it's flimsy, all kinds of different shapes. They get you high at times. Fucking mushrooms are out to get us.
They are a fungus, but they
That's
are
right. They're a fungus to society.
a fungi. Fungi.
Funginisk.
They are very, very delicious. Shiitake mushrooms. Spit in your own asshole, buddy. They're fucking phenomenal.
Buddy, a good
the size
shiitake.
of mine, I might be able to get it.
Yeah, you got a gape.
But you
one.
probably got a couple growing out of there, by the way. The way you've been fucking tooting around this ass, I'm not surprised you only got a couple of tree mushrooms coming out of your
But let me tell you,
butthole.
once this podcast is over, I'm going to toot again.
How
Thanks
about?
for waiting.
How do you feel about Toad from Mario Kart?
I can take him or leave him. He's not the greatest on the Mario Kart.
He's a mushroom.
He's a mushroom, but he's not the greatest. He's not that good.
All right.
No, you know.
Okay.
Every time he changes gears, the guy's shifty.
They're suspicious looking fucking food, though. I'm telling you.
So mushrooms are out on a
Nah,
pizza.
mushrooms are
wow.
gone.
I love mushrooms on a pizza.
Mushrooms are fine. I like a good plain. I like a good white pizza.
I like white.
Out of here.
White's not bad. I've had a white.
I like white.
I've had a few whites.
Too many whites, though. Too many whites in this world. This country needs less white pizza.
Yeah, I feel bad just ordering a white pizza.
I
me
gotta
ask
get
you
one
guys-
with olives
Let
on
me ask
it.
you a
Yeah.
question. When you order,
Sprinkle a couple olives in there, maybe a couple of brown olives.
when you order a that's a good one. I stepped over it. Sorry about
That's
that.
okay.
When you order a regular slice, what do you say to the guy?
Slice of cheese or a slice plain?
That's terrible. What do you say?
A slice.
Give me a
what
dollar
do you
slice.
call
Can I have a
regular?
dollar slice?
What do you if you ordered a regular slice, just no dollar slice or regular slice?
Where he's got to make it?
No, I fucking
Look, the whole point of this is that he can tell you you're wrong. So I just want you to tell us what you're trying to say.
And people come here. It's so funny when I see people order. They're like, "Can I get a slice of cheese, please?" It's like, no, I want a slice. A slice is a regular slice, not a slice of cheese or regular. It's a slice. That's it. Then
How
you
about
order
how about a
gram.
dollar slice?
It's a slice. You're not gonna go in there and go have a dollar slice. Everything's $1.
Not everything. There's fucking
Pepperoni's not $1.
Give me a regular. Give me a slice then. Give me everything's. When you say slice, it's a regular slice.
I guarantee you, if you go into a couple places and you say a slice, they'd say slice of what?
Not in a New York place. Let me tell you. If I went to Two Boots, I went to Two Boots, and there was some guy who was a hipster working there. You could tell he was from like Iowa. And I go, give me a slice. He goes, of what? And I was like, this is.
He just turned around and walked away. Started farting on everyone's
I was
table.
like, of what? I go, where are you from? And I didn't say that. In my head, I did.
Here's
But,
the New York tough guy.
but I
coming
was
out.
like, yeah, a slice of regular. Come on, what's wrong with you? I want a slice. You don't say a slice of cheese.
You could say a regular. Can I have a regular?
A slice of plain is fine.
No, it's not fun.
All right.
Maybe it's fun in
If
Atlanta.
I say, hold on. So if I go into a pizza shop and I go, can I get a slice plain? They're gonna go, what?
You know who
They're
we
gonna
should,
have no
you know-
idea
you
what
know
I'm
who we
asking
should call?
for.
Well, I'll call Alexis
Faines?
Guerreros.
Call him right now. I'll call him
see.
right the fuck now. Let's
Let's
get
see.
this. Let's get to the
Answer
bottom
this
of this.
question.
Well, this I'm never watching the start of the Raptor game if we get this guy going. Talking
Oh,
about
God.
pizza?
He's honestly in Vegas right now on a pizza fucking tour.
actually is.
No, he's not.
He's in Vegas at he's the in- Pizza
Expo.
Yeah, he's at Pizza Expo.
So did we like naturally come to this where we were like we're gonna call Alexis and not even knowing or discuss that he was at a pizza expo? This is just the universe lining up.
This is what society's bringing us.
Now we've never done this, so I have no idea how. We might have to do it.
Alexis Guerrero's at a pizza expo. Right now he's passed out under a table, just
He
surrounded by
said a few pieces of bread.
empty pizza boxes.
Just around shrapnel.
This guy's a mess.
Please, Alexis Guerreros. I am at a pizza
I bet you
convention.
something to pick up.
I can't feel my phone in my pocket because the bread is in my hands.
It's hard to pick.
You have reached the
All right.
voicemail.
Well, this is a fun bit we just did.
It's hard to pick up your phone when you're double fisting pizza.
I got pizza in one hand and pizza in the other.
Don't tell my wife.
Alexis was on the show, so hopefully if some of the
Oh
listeners
yeah, he was
were,
on Sweet Buddies.
yes,
Yeah.
some of the people who came to the show got to see Alexis,
And,
and
everyone who came to the show, guess which one he was? The
everybody
guy that
was,
looked like he owned the pizza shop.
yeah, everybody, the guy who looks like he's always at a pizza expo. He's always coming from a pizza expo.
Oh, and thanks to Dee. She took a bunch of great pics at the party and at the show. We're going to have a bunch of new pics because Dee Guerrero, so you should check her out at Dee Shoots.
D shoots
Yeah.
it. Is it D shoots
shoots
it?
He shoots it. He shoots
He
it.
shoots it.
How do
yeah.
I know? How do I not know?
Very, very good photographer, and
Yeah.
she took a couple pictures
Big
of us.
Sweet Buddies fan.
Yeah.
Guerreros loves the old budsies.
She took a bunch of pictures of us at the after party, and hopefully they are, good.
They're
I would
good,
like
yeah.
to see them.
I like to see him too. I emailed her yesterday about it, and she said she was going to get back to me last night.
Oh wait, they might be in Ireland already.
Still, no, they're,
No,
leaving,
they're
they're
not,
leaving
they're
Sunday.
Sunday.
Or next Sunday.
Okay. Well, thanks to her for doing that. No thanks to Alexis for making fun of the pizza when he got here.
But yeah, so you're telling me you're not gonna eat a Hawaiian pizza? I say you give it a try, dude. You might be shockingly, impressed with how delicious.
I mean, are you? I can't tell sometimes if you're doing like the character of Guy from Queens or if you're actually that stubborn about.
Oh, you think? Did we not think I'm stubborn?
I don't know,
I know
why
you're
you're looking at
stubborn.
me for any sort of.
I know you're stubborn. That's why I'm asking.
I really don't want a pineapple on my pizza. I'll try it, but I know I'm going in. I'm not going to like it.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to have it all the time or ever again, but maybe you might like it.
You know, I don't like change.
I had a anchovies on a pizza and I didn't like that, and I'll never have it again.
Did you ever hear sardines on the pizza? I've heard
Or
of that.
maybe it was
I've seen sardines. I like a good. I
That's-
could do a little
Maybe it was
sardine
sardines.
action.
That's terrible.
one of
Little
those salty
anchovy?
fish.
Yeah, nothing
Maybe.
wrong with it. You do it right.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think
Sardines on a pizza?
I've had it. I didn't like it, to be perfectly honest with you, but
You're from a very Italian area. They put that on there.
if people like it, people like sardines and anchovies and shit like that, but I don't like it.
Well, naturally, after talking about a pizza thing, which I think we didn't solve anything here, we're gonna do another buddy solver. Are you boys ready for a little solving of the buddies?
Is it going to be as riveting as last week? Whether
Last
or
week was
not
great.
whether or not a dog should go in an overhead compartment?
No, we switched that to Stephen Hawkins' boner.
Can
We
Steve
really
Hawkins
did.
suck his own cock?
Yeah, the boner situation was way better than a dog on a fucking plane.
Mike's buddy solver. Would you give a monkey a gun?
Why don't you come up with a buddy solver this week? Go ahead, give me one. Here comes.
I don't know what's going on in the
Don't worry about what's going on.
Should
Here.
the
Do your own.
Giants draft a quarterback or a running back? Mike, go.
Okay, come
That's
on.
a buddy solver, huh?
Okay, let's do
Is
a
that
big
the
one.
Giants of baseball or football?
The Giants of football.
Sure. Yes. Answer solved.
Can I first of all have the ball?
No.
I just want,
What's second of all?
what's
I'm
the buddy
salty now.
solver?
No, pick your own.
It's
You're
right.
You're picking. You're talking shit,
I forgot if you bust balls on the podcast, Mister.
Mr. Ballbuster. All right, here comes the buddy solver. I can't wait for them to tell me why it's stupid. So, there's been a lot of the news lately about privacy and data collecting and data hoarding. And Facebook, apparently, there was some espionage going on with a company called Cambridge Analytics, who, whether they stole or illegally gained data from Facebook to sway the election in Trump's favor, that's what's coming out right now. And Zuckerberg, just today,
Saw that.
came out and said, yep, that happened. We're very sorry.
Lost $5 billion.
50.
5.
50.
Look it up. 5.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it's 5, not 50 billion. 50
You
billion's
sure?
His whole net worth.
No, it's not. That's his net worth, personally, is $79 billion.
Well, I
It's-
saw he lost $5 billion.
he personally might have, but the company went under $50 billion from their stock price.
Face-
50 billion.
Facebook?
Yes. Facebook lost $50 billion.
I
Which,
went-
by the way,
Facebook's
is
got that in their ass.
6%. That's 6% of their value.
I only went on it today one time, so sorry, Zuckerberg. You gotta
More like
contribute.
Zuckerberg, you know what I mean?
You know, there wasn't Zuckerberg. Didn't he speak out against Trump? Like,
Of course he
said
did.
no. Yeah, that's so funny. His website actually helped Trump get elected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People breached data that was available. And so they took all of our information that we put online.
I bet they stole ours, Mike. We're in the
everybody's.
political world.
Everybody's. No, that's exactly who they did steal was voters. They didn't fucking steal Congress data from Facebook.
No, I know. I'm
What
saying,
the hell did they steal from
Mike,
me?
hold on. I'm saying us actually because we have so much political. That was
The last
Wait,
6 days in a row, I googled will
Specifically-
LeBron ever go to the Raptors?
Specifically, they were They were specifically targeting people who are dumb or less educated that they might be able to sway their votes. So specifically, yeah, both of yous.
No.
They were looking for you idiots.
So-
well,
Sorry.
shame's on them. I didn't vote.
Shame's on them.
I like how we're the fucking stupid one, and you were what, multa cum laude or whatever they say.
Summa cum laude.
Oh, we on the dean's list?
Hold on. Were you just you tried to tell me that I was
I knew
dumb
it was
by saying multa cum laude?
I knew it was cum laude. I forgot the
It's
first
not cum
part.
laude. It's summa cum laude.
But I knew the cum part.
But
what
what
do
you summa cum never there?
Yeah, summa cum never.
Summa cum in my sock. I'm summa pull
Oh yeah, you're smart. What are you? You're smart. That's the greatest quote of all time. Oh, you're so smart. What are you, magna cum laude?
There is a magna or
So
something.
what'd you say?
I don't know.
It's summa cum laude and magna cum laude.
You said
Oh, okay.
Mulan cum later.
I'm sort of close.
You weren't anywhere near it.
So what's the buddy solver?
It's about time the world turned to the sweet for answers. It's the Buddy Solvers.
It's
How do we get big companies from stealing our data? How
There's
do we
not-
figure out a way that our online presence we can do it?
we're too used to social media and
Exactly.
the internet. We're so dependent on it. They're gonna snag it from us.
Okay,
It's all you know those user agreement things that we all click.
that we never read.
That's it right there. You know.
No, we never read the
We
terms
never
and conditions.
do.
No.
Is there? Well, maybe there's because they have all those dummies, like whatever, like Microsoft for Dummies and Word
Relax.
for Dummies.
You gotta stop calling me names, okay?
Well, okay, sorry.
That was funny. It wasn't
Microsoft for Scopos. Excel for Scopos. I'm sorry. Excel is a program. It's like data cells. Anyway, what if they did like terms and conditions for dummies? That'd be a good book.
That'd be
And it's
good.
like every terms and conditions has a what do
but
they call that in school?
They make it so long because you know you're not gonna read it.
Well,
You
no,
know,
they-
you're out there. You're like,
I
I'm not
know.
reading this whole. The first thing was I agree, and I'm like, I'm not reading the rest of this.
Somebody's got to read it though, right? Somebody wrote it, so somebody know. There are people out there that know what those things
Yeah,
say.
people who don't get their data stolen.
Yeah,
That's about it.
Those people are off the grid, man.
Yeah.
Those are the people who aren't getting their data stolen. For
That's
sure.
what I think it should. They should be more specific about the terms and conditions for everything. They need to turn it to like 1 page, 8-point font.
Well, they
maximum.
won't. Well, they won't do that because they
Why not?
want to steal your data.
Yeah, but they could make a law that says they can't do that.
They're not gonna make a law.
They could.
They're,
We
do you
could.
think,
We could get that
hold
law
on,
passed
hold
right
on,
now.
hold on.
Buddies
it's
unite.
all about the money. The people that are making these terms and agreements are gonna give the fucking senators and the delegates money to not do that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you giving me money? I don't give a fuck about other people. No law." That's how it works in
In Hollywood.
Washington. Yeah. I was gonna say Hollywood, but
I learned that from Trolls, the movie.
Come on. There's nobody solving this shit. They're all pieces of garbage. I watched the WikiLeaks movie yesterday when I was supposed to be working. I was driving. And I learned a lot from that movie, let me tell you.
Well, I mean, I say us three. We the next time we have a terms and conditions, we read it.
How about we have our own terms and conditions?
For
We
what?
do actually have our own terms and conditions. Do you want to read them?
Yes.
We have
Let's
them for
make
the
our-
website. We have terms and conditions for the Sweet Buddies website. We had to have them in order to put Audible on our website. Speaking of, Audible, ladies and gentlemen, our sponsor, Audible. Go to our website, sweetbuddiespod.com. Scroll all the way to the bottom and look at the terms and conditions if you want to know exactly how we're screwing you. Because I'll tell you right there, we're putting cookies on your computer every time you go on there. But that's not our fault. Privacy policy, terms and conditions. We actually have terms and conditions. Ready? Do you want me to read it? Because it's boring as fuck.
long is it?
I'll show you. Ready? This is the terms and conditions for Sweet Buddies.
Okay.
no.
And that's
How fast can you read?
I'll just tell you right this is why terms and conditions are total bullshit, because the very last one of ours is Sweet Buddies Podcast reserves the right in its sole discretion to change the terms and conditions at sweetbuddiespod.com. This is the most current version and will supersede all previous versions. We encourage you to periodically review the terms and conditions and stay informed on our updates. Meaning, these terms and conditions don't fucking matter because at any point we can change them,
So let's
and
change
it's just
them.
automatic.
Let's change them.
We can't.
Why not?
Because that's what we have to have these specific terms and conditions in order to have advertisers.
Let's change it to, if you read this, you're gay.
Please.
All right, I'll put it on there.
If you read this, you got to give us $100.
Yeah, well, you know what? We know what we should do.
If you read this, you suck your own asshole.
I'll tell you what.
Come on.
Here's what we'll do. I'm going to put in the terms and conditions on our page, sweetbuddiespod.com. But seriously, click the Audible link. Get a free book on Audible, which is run by Amazon. So you buy any book you want on Amazon that has an audio book. You can download it, and you get a free 30-day trial, which includes a free book. You can read something. I know these two dum-dums don't read, but I also don't read, but I listen to books. I listen to them. And you can get a free one on us. So just go to sweetbuddiespod.com, click the Audible link in the top left corner, and sign up. And you do that through our site, so that way they know that we sent you. We get a little taste, and then it helps pay for the podcast. We just bought a new board. We need some money for the board.
It took me half of that ad to realize you were doing an ad. Yeah. I just thought you said that we're going to change it to the terms and agreement.
So I just wanted to give the plug. So just go to sweetbuddiespod.com. Audible, thank you for sponsoring this podcast.
Thanks, Audible. Thanks for all the money.
So what I'm going to do is right now,
snowing outside?
As soon as this podcast is over, so by the time you're listening to this, I am going to put an Easter egg in the terms and conditions somewhere. Okay? And
nice.
You email us, and there'll be exact instructions about how to tell us you found the Easter egg somewhere in the terms and conditions, because that way you have to read them. And whoever, the first person to email us that finds the Easter egg inside there, and it'll be very obvious, we'll send you we'll send you a Sweet Buddies mug. Yeah, we'll send
now we're talking.
We'll send you a Sweet Buddies mug. We'll pay for the shipping, the whole thing.
Hand delivered by Scopeball.
Yes, hand delivered.
While
in
he's
the
on
back
a
of a garbage truck.
He'll just throw it at your mug. A mug for your mug.
And if you don't pick it up, don't call me to pick it up because I don't answer phone.
So that's the challenge. We'll do a challenge this week. Find the Easter egg in the terms and conditions at sweetbuddiespod.com. I'm not going to tell you where to find the terms and conditions, but you can figure it out. It's pretty easy. And shoot us an email. We'll just find the instructions. They'll be on there.
Are we doing anything legally fucked where we could get fucked?
Yeah, probably. But fuck it. Who cares?
Well, I don't want to get deported.
You're not going to get deported because there's a silly line on our terms and conditions.
You never know.
That's a good point. I'm just going to write your immunization records were falsified. That'll get you booted.
For sure.
So you email us. So yeah, just go there and we'll send you something for free. Shipping and handling included. So all you got to do is we'll send you something for fun. We'll be mug. It'll be something. We'll give you something, Sweet Buddies. I'm looking at that glass Sweet Buddies goblet right there. Maybe it'll be that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so how do we figure out, how do we solve the idea of too much terms and conditions? Because that Facebook, like it's gonna fuck them pretty good, and it's gonna change the landscape of social media.
You stay off of it. You don't.
But how do you do that?
You gotta be you gotta be forthright and honest with them. But
who?
The people.
Who needs to be forthright and honest with the people?
Facebook. But they won't do it.
He just admitted that happened, that there was a breach, and they stood by as it happened, and it helped Trump get elected.
Yeah, because there were.
Well,
but they did admit.
Why can't you?
Zuckerberg just today said that.
I know.
Why can't you just stay off the internet? Why not?
Can you?
Why not just be off Facebook? Don't Google shit. Just live a life of simplicity.
Yeah, but who are you talking to? Because I can't do that.
Everyone's addicted to their phone.
Well,
so
yeah. I'm 100% I am, but you couldn't. I mean, if you really work hard, you don't need your phone or Facebook or Google.
Maybe you need social media for your job.
Name a job that doesn't need zero internet. Name a job.
Garbage.
Not true. Would you think that the garbage company at some point sends an invoice?
It's not on the internet. It's an email.
You could.
The email's not on the internet?
Not on the internet.
I can't help you on that one. Even I knew that one.
Hold on. The electronic mail is not on the internet? That's a
Well, I meant the internet is like Google.
No, the internet. We're talking about email's not the internet. That's fucking hysterical.
You could fax them over. Is that the internet?
You could, but you don't.
Fax machine.
Okay, but they don't. So I'm saying name a job that doesn't involve the internet.
You could be like a fucking.
I'm asking you to name
a carpenter or something.
Doubt it.
No, you got to do invoices.
Fax it over.
You got a website with all your stuff you put on to sell.
True.
Bingo.
What do you mean sell what? You're a carpenter.
Your carpentry.
Yeah, you do framing.
Okay.
Hey, come over. I'm a plumber. Fucking fix my things.
And you don't think they get any communication via email, or they have a website that people know how to call them so they can get work?
I just say, hey, I don't do that. Just call my cell phone or my landline.
Yeah, it's also
probably those people do exist.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's very, 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 very difficult.
So what I'm saying is, how do we get offline?
Well, some people are doing it. I'm telling you what's going to happen.
We kidnap Zuckerberg.
Oh.
That's what we do.
No, it's going to happen when the robots take over and they cause...
Buddy, the robots are already here.
They cause an apocalypse, and then people that survive the apocalypse will have to then fight against the robots to take control of the world again, and there can be no internet for that.
I think it's going to be the
It's only gonna be
robots
it.
created by Apple against the robots created by Amazon. And right now, I'll tell you right now, I'm Team Apple.
I'm going Apple too.
But
You're-
I'm Team Kyocera.
Buddy, you're already 3%.
I'm Team Nokia.
You're already 3% Amazon from all the fucking shit that you buy
Buddy,
from them.
I had a big day today on Amazon. You two were fucking going at it this morning for no reason. It's a beautiful snow day, and then I just ignore you and start ordering shoes. I got 2 new pairs of
Oh, you ignore
Reeboks.
us. That doesn't happen often.
Yeah. Come on Saturday, Mike has 15 boxes down outside. You know, he had a big drinking week.
Yeah, he gets hammered and he buys an inversion table.
Oh, that you use and then you break? Oh, good.
Oh, I broke it?
Did you
Really?
not?
That's him.
Who broke it?
How can I be blamed for that?
I maybe used the inverted table 3 times.
Yeah, because the third time you broke it.
I didn't break it. I did not break it. No,
Why-
no, no.
so
Don't
why
pin
did
this
I-
on.
So why did I break it?
I didn't break it, and he's pointing at me, so it must be you.
How kind of logic is that?
He didn't break it, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
I didn't break it.
Oh, ready?
I thought- hold
ready?
on.
I didn't break it.
I thought this whole time you
It was
broke it.
fucking Jay.
I would love to come down and see
No.
Jay on the inversion table.
No, I did not break. I did not break the inversion table. That was not me.
Anyway, so let's solve this thing. What's your solution? Go to data and terms and conditions. How do we figure that
Take
out?
your money out of the bank. You put it all in a shoebox and you keep it under your bed. Well, I can't put it under my bed because I don't have a stand, so I put it under Scopo's bed.
Buddy, you get
He
little.
might need a lockbox in there. I might steal some.
You can
money.
get little Barbie
I
shoebox
buy-
for the amount of money you
I
get.
buy a machete. I stay in my room. Now I have a girlfriend. You know, she does all the work and pays the bills. But I'm good.
I have a machete. You want to borrow mine? It's under my bed right now.
Do you?
Yeah.
You have a
'Cause,
machete?
Like, I can't have a gun in this city. I gotta have some way to protect myself. And it's got a snake bite kit and a.
Do you ever think about how like
Did you order that from Amazon?
No, I got it at a little county fair in Georgia.
Yeah, sure. You watch Rambo all fucking smashed.
Had a couple whiskeys and I watched someone do
You ordered a
outdoorsman cooking and
you
they
wanted
used
a
it
red
as-
bandana and a machete?
The red bandana and
Yo,
the
what-
Asian's house.
Do you ever think of like late at night when it's like it's quiet and then like someone could just come in this house?
It's never quiet, by the way. And there's always somebody screaming downstairs or
But no,
yelling across.
I
the
live
hall.
I live where the street is, dude. There's always every hour someone's
but
calling
like
someone a
I'm here
cocksucker.
and I'm here and I'm like it's sometimes when you guys are away, I'm like it's just me and like Jay. You
And
know,
your
Jay's a
brain.
big sleeper.
Your thoughts.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
sleeps heavy.
I'm like I go someone comes in here, he could just kill me. He could just fucking kill me.
You're probably the last one to die if someone breaks into this house.
Why?
I'm probably the first one dead.
Well, because first of all, the guy's the robber's gonna come in here and he's gonna come and see you sleep and he's like, oh, I don't kill girls. He's gonna see that
Especially-
luscious head and that
especially
big
let-
ass.
Actually, you might be the first one dead
Why?
because your room is the first one as soon as you come up the stairs. The guy's just gonna go straight. He's not gonna turn and make a left.
Look, if there's somebody coming up here specifically to murder, yeah, maybe. But when is that? Unless it's that seems like a very specific crime to come into a house,
just
murder,
say there's
and
a
walk out.
psychopath who opens the door and wants to kill someone.
All
That
right.
happens.
Well, we locked the door, so that's a good thing.
Son of Sam.
Sometimes, no, I came in last week, and I even said to you, I go, "Is Mikey here?" And you're like, "Yeah, I think so." I go, "Oh, the door was unlocked, just unlocked."
Wasn't me. Tell you that right now, pal. It was the same person who broke the inversion table. The ghost. The ghost of Pat Dixon did it.
There might be a ghost in this house. I
So
swear
what's
to
your?
God.
How do we get rid of the terms and conditions? How do we solve it? Let's solve this buddy style.
Oh man, I thought we were done with that.
No, everyone's got to give their final
I
answer,
gave you
and then we
mine,
get
buddy.
the fuck off of here.
I guess we just got to make the terms and conditions less dumb for people to read. Dumb it down.
So dumber.
Dumber.
More dumb.
Well, yeah, just don't make it 15 pages. I'm serious. Don't make it 15 pages.
That's the best answer you could have given. You got to make it less dumb for dumb people, more dumber for people.
Dumb it down because no one wants to read 15 pages when they're signing up for Facebook. They just
Oh.
want to poke people. You know, they just want to get out there in the world and experience it. They don't want to read.
Pokes still around? Porks, I said.
Pork's around. Poke's not.
Pokes are done.
I don't think you can poke
I got
people.
poked like a month ago.
By who?
It was.
There was a guy that broke into the house.
It was from like 5 years ago. I never checked it.
Well, that's mine. I similar, but I think we should get one page. Make it a law. One page, no less than 10-point font. That's your terms and conditions. If you can't put it in there, then you don't get a company. You don't get an internet.
Do you think the Illuminati owns the internet?
I think the Illuminati is the internet. I think we're putting a face to it, but it's actually the internet. Just the existence of the internet
Yeah,
is
who
the Illuminati.
owns the internet?
Nobody. That's
Al
the problem
Gore.
with net neutrality. They're trying to They're
That's what net neutrality is?
trying to regulate the internet because they can make, somebody's trying to make way more money on it by selling fast lanes to big providers and companies. So like if I Google, best air conditioner, but I'm with Verizon, but Verizon doesn't pay enough money to get the fast lanes, then I might not get the right results that other people might get because my provider isn't paying as much. It's fucking crazy. There's so many different. Net neutrality is the dumbest thing ever. To try to take it away. Neutrality means everyone gets it.
Neutral.
It's open to everybody. Yeah.
I know what neutral is.
All right. Anything to plug, pal? Because we're good. We're hitting it. We're over it.
Yes. No, I got nothing.
Sure.
I was thinking in my head. March 28th, come to New York Comedy Club. I have my cold beer show. I haven't plugged that one in a while. Come on out. It's going to be a good time. $5 tickets.
And I will be, my first night of my new show, Bird Brain, is happening Monday the 26th at Drexler's at First Avenue and Avenue A. So check that out, 8 o'clock Monday. It's just Bird Brain Comedy on Facebook. And, it's free. It's going to be fun time.
This Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to pop by.
Buddy, it's going to be a good time. We're going to have fun. And the buds will all be on the show eventually. It's going to be a good time. So check that out. That's it.
Alex_the_kid_Pavone. There will be a couple more. I put a picture up today, and there will be more. I have shows around the city. Just
You're partying.
You don't post as much. You should post more.
No.
Buddy, terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions, man. They know what's up.
But that means you're gonna get your data hacked because you don't post.
Yeah.
What would your data be?
A lot
But
of
he
rappers.
can't date anybody he's taken.
Not bad.
That wasn't bad.
Not bad. Not
All right,
bad. I
Scope.
liked it.
What do you think? Take us out of
That's
here?
it. We're done.
I think we're done. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're done.
We're done.
We're
Oh, yeah.
toast.
We're toast.
Buddy, I need
Buddy,
you.
we gotta go. I gotta go.
Here comes that English broad.
This has been another episode of the Sweet Buddies podcast. Thank you for listening. Visit www.sweetbuddiespod.com for all show information, past episodes, tour dates, and more. Follow the show on Twitter at Sweet Buddies and your hosts at Big Man Mike, at Mr. Alex Pavone, and at Chris Scopo. Have yourself a sweet day.